Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into the biblical perspective on money. Specifically, we want to unpack the foundational ideas you need, well, the principles for handling personal finance from this theological angle.
Exactly. And our mission really starts with understanding God's role in all of this.
Okay, so God's role, the source material uses, what, over 250 names for God.
Yeah.
Where do we focus for finance?
Right. Quite a few. But when it comes to wealth, the absolutely critical term is Lord. That single word, Lord, it frames the whole master-servant relationship. That's key here.
Master servant. And that immediately, well, it throws us right into the central tension, doesn't it?
It does. The scripture's pretty blunt. You cannot serve two masters. It's either the Lord or it's mammon.
Mammon. We should probably clarify that for listeners. In the original context, mammon just means wealth
Right.
or money, right? Not some specific deity necessarily.
Precisely. It's wealth personified as a competing master. And that choice, God or mammon, it dictates your entire financial outlook.
So if you choose God as Lord, as the master, how does the source material establish that authority? I mean, where does that start?
It starts with absolute ownership. The foundation is laid right there. The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world, and they that dwell therein. It's total.
The whole world and everything in it. So human ownership, like governments or individuals, that's secondary.
It's actually framed as temporary. We're described as sojourners, guests. Think about it. No kingdom, no dynasty has ever held permanent title. Even modern governments with, say, 70-year land leases, they don't truly own it in this ultimate sense.
That's a big perspective shift.
Yeah.
And this ownership, it's not just the land itself, is it? The sources dig deeper, literally.
Oh, absolutely. It's explicit. Gold is mine and silver is mine. It covers the resources within the earth, too. Copper, iron ore.
Wow. Okay, so minerals. What else?
It even extends to living things, the beasts of the forest, the cattle on 1,000 hills. It's a comprehensive claim to all assets, basically. Everything originates from him.
Okay, ownership established. God owns it all because he created it. But what about human effort? Does the source material kind of dismiss our work?
Not dismiss, but it makes a crucial distinction. It contrasts divine creation with human making. Humans, we design, we manufacture, right? We take existing stuff, iron, gold, wood, and shape it.
We rearrange things that already exist.
Exactly. But God creates ex nihilo from nothing. And crucially, his power sustains everything. That active sustaining role has direct financial implications.
How so? Can you give an example?
Well, think about something like rain. There was that instance where a timely rain, breaking a drought, saved local farms literally millions of dollars. That wasn't manufacturing, that was, well, provision impacting the bottom line.
Okay, so we're dependent on that divine provision, which brings up expectations. What exactly is God promising to supply? Is it everything we might desire?
That's a key point. The texts consistently distinguish between needs and wants. The promise is clearly geared towards our needs.
Needs, not wants.
Right. The classic illustration is the Israelites in the wilderness. They received basic sustenance, their need. They wanted things like fish, luxuries, but the core provision was for survival, for sufficiency. It's reliable, but calibrated to need.
Okay, so wrapping this part up for the listener. If God is the ultimate owner, the creator, the sustainer, the reliable supplier of needs, what's the main takeaway for you, thinking about your own finances?
It has to be stewardship. That's the logical consequence.
Stewardship. And how does that redefine something like financial freedom?
Well, true financial freedom from this perspective isn't about how much you have in the bank. It's about where you place your security. It's trusting God as that reliable supplier.
So the practical exercise is a mindset shift.
Absolutely. It's moving from thinking this is mine to this is entrusted to me by God. That changes everything, how you view your time, your talents, and yes, your money. It's a profound shift in perspective.
And this isn't just, a concept for the average person. The sources bring up King Solomon, right? Arguably the richest, wisest guy in the scriptures.
They do. And after accumulating staggering wealth and power, what was his conclusion? He looked at it all and called it vanity. Yukong, empty, temporary, ultimately unfulfilling.
Wow. If the richest man concludes that material wealth is fleeting, that really poses a question for all of us, doesn't it?
It certainly does. It asks you, if you really acknowledge God's total ownership, how does that change what you chase after or what you worry about today?
That acknowledgement feels like the crucial first step, understanding he owns it all.
It is.
So next time we need to explore the other side of this coin. If it's all his, what is our role? What are our responsibilities as stewards of these entrusted resources? Join us then for the next deep dive.